The only acceptable way to watch sports. So there's only two ways where it's acceptable to watch sports. Number one is if you play the sport, obviously you can learn things. If you play a sport, you can watch the sport, professional sports, by the way, if you're an amateur. To learn from them, this is what I did when I played baseball, because I played baseball. I love to watch baseball. But there's sports I didn't like to watch because it's like I'm not playing them. It doesn't matter. I don't need to watch them. That is the number one way. The number two way is taking away lessons from the players and coaches. So, for example, when the coach or player is interviewed, you can take away mindset lessons. What's going on through their mind, and how they're competing. Because at the end of the day, our mindset is everything. So those are the two ways right there. You do not want to watch sports purely for entertainment. That is the absolute worst thing you can do. I remember going to a Tampa Bay Rays game with my dad about 2 or 3 years ago. And when that game was going on, I was taking notes the entire game. I didn't just watch the game for pure entertainment. I still have it on my phone. I have a notes app on my phone, and I have the notes from that game. Because you can take a lot more notes if you're at the game than if you're watching it. If you're just watching it, they got commercials and ads that are BS, that are stupid. But like the only value you can get is purely from the mindset. And because like entertainment is garbage. Like you need to realize that entertainment is the dumbest thing ever. It's literally so dumb. You need to be educated, not entertained. So if you're educated, you choose to be educated, you choose to read a book, a nonfiction book, over watching some BS sports team who doesn't care about your existence, you're gonna get so much more value from that than a sports game. But like I said, these are the only two acceptable reasons where it is acceptable. Especially postseason. Postseason is a little more acceptable, or a championship is a little more acceptable. If it's a regular season game, you don't really need to watch it. It's a complete waste of time. Complete waste. Highlights are a little bit better because you don't have to actually watch the entire game. Like that's 3 hours of your life just sitting there watching a game that doesn't do anything for you. So if you just watch the highlights, it's a lot better off, especially for those of you who like sports. I grew up playing sports, so for me, it's hard to get away from sports. But I've always been business minded, so that's why this channel is circulated around that. But sports and business are like very, very similar. They're extremely similar. The only problem is sports gives you no value, business gives you value. I mean, you're gonna buy something from someone who's giving you value back. You buy it because you're getting something in return. That's what business is. Sports, you're entertained for absolutely zero reason at all, just for you to be happy to watch another person do something fun or something that a sport that they've been practicing their whole life. It's completely stupid, especially unless like there's a sibling or family member that you're watching. It's a little bit different. Like if your son's playing a sport, or if your dad, whatever, family member is the only other scenario, I guess you could say. That'd be number 3 that I didn't list on there. But sports is a complete garbage, waste of time, unless you're actually taking away lessons from the game. You have a family member who plays on the team, or you play that sport. You could take away lessons from that game. Those are the 3 ways right there. I just added a third. And this is really something you need to take into heart, because there's a lot of people who just like to watch sports just to watch sports. And for those people, they will be poor forever. Because sports isn't going nowhere. Sports isn't going nowhere. They're always going to be there. And it's just like people just like to just be entertained by some stupid game that has no impact on their life whatsoever. And when I said stupid game, I didn't mean it like that, because like I said, I used to play sports. I played football, I played hockey, I played baseball. And like, I don't think the sports are stupid. I think that it's a great way to compete. It's a great way to compete and, make yourself better. But as far as like watching them, it's just complete waste of time. Like, you need to be doing things with your life, not consuming or watching things with your life. I'm going to say that again. You need to be doing things with your life, not consuming or watching things with your life. Now, I know you're watching this video right now, but you actually got value from this video. I hope I taught you something. And ending with that, if I did teach you something, I appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.